Social Security benefits. That's a big deal. I don't know. I'm trying to figure for restaurant workers and all workers, tip workers, there's no tax on tips, but for Social Security, no tax on tips. They've driven them out of business, but these people are suffering, and they've done things the right way. They've saved, and then the inflation destroyed them. And we're gonna have no tax on Social Security benefits, and that's a big thing, and it's just as important as what I was looking for about the no tax on tips. Trumbo wants to bring sky high California energy prices to the rest of the country, and they would just destroy California. First time ever, more people left California than.
Hello, hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome. CoinMerge. I assume that some music was playing. Fiddy's supposed to be hosting this space, and he's at the gym apparently with half battery. So we'll have a talk with him about that later, but he's in trouble. Regardless, let's go ahead and get started here. I'm here with the kids today, so not supposed to be hosting, but okay, looks like we got Fiddy on here. Man, it is what it is, guys. But we got a full house today. We're totally packed this afternoon. So great seeing you all here. And I know that in the interest of this thing, maybe we can cut some of the formalities and get right to presenting here, if everyone's good with that. So let's go ahead and start by just talking about what the space is very briefly. This is CoinRanker Suite presents Ethereum Madness. So these are all Ethereum projects, with the one exception of Louis, because it's a mix-up of the KOL there. It's Ethereum-only projects, but we're going to let this sole project have their day in the sun among these ETH projects and be able to present as well. But in the future, just ETH projects for these types of spaces. Every single one of these projects is on here, either because they're clients of ours or because, more importantly, they installed the CoinRanker Suite, the CoinRanker buy bot, the best buy bot in all of crypto, into their telegrams and have activated buys for it. Instead of basically, just going with BuyTech or I forget what the other one is, Safeguard, or these industry giants that will do absolutely nothing for you and charge you 1 ETH for trending for 4 hours, they came with us, a smaller business with a arguably better product. And we work hard to support projects at a grassroots level and build relationships with them, which, like I said, is more than we can say for those bigger industries. We continue to climb into more and more telegrams. We did finally break 2,000 today officially. We've been flirting with 2,000 telegrams, but we are in over 2,000 telegrams, ETH being the second most of all those chains, Base being the most adopted. But in any case, we're going to be highlighting and giving a chance to those projects that installed our buybot to speak today. So appreciate that. If you're interested in getting on spaces like these or our base space or meme culture or anything else, please go ahead and install our buybot. I'm going to go ahead and pin that from the CoinMerge main account. It should be pinned. Yeah, CoinRanker Suite. So I'm going to go ahead and pin that post up here. I'm also going to go ahead and pin the details of this space. So let's get those deeper into X Space. 343 likes, 79 reposts. I like those numbers, guys. I got to be honest. I think that they could even be better, but 343 likes and 79 reposts is really legit. So props to all of you for making this a lit space. I appreciate that. We're going to start today with Lexi AI. So basically, Fiddy are going to basically get this thing through the finish line. We're both semi-busy here, but let's
Yeah,
start off.
no, I just want to apologize. I literally messed up. I forgot we had our space at 1 o'clock, and the market is absolutely pumping today. I mean, we had Jerome Powell go to like Jackson Hole, where I tweeted where white people go to ski, and the market just started pumping. He talked about the rates coming down. So I want to give as much time as I can to projects today. Next week we're gonna have a different format. We're gonna have some really cool stuff. We're gonna start trending projects. When they get in here and install the buy bot. There's gonna be a lot of surprises coming. Like we've done some crazy stuff. We've actually taken some projects, market caps way up just by coming on here trending, and we've got some surprises coming. So I'm not gonna take much time talking about that, but there's exciting stuff coming. Like really, I know people say big stuff coming, but I'm gonna say it. There's no better technology right now than CoinMerge in these spaces, and the stuff that they've got coming right now is absolutely incredible, and I'm super, super happy to be a part of the team. So let's go to Lexi AI and let's hear what you got. Let's pump this thing.
Hey guys, thanks for having Lexi AI on board today. So yeah, like you were saying, the markets are pumping. I think everyone's having a really good Friday today. Hopefully we finish off the month with some nice green candles all around as well. So today, like I said, we're speaking about Lexi AI. Now, what we are basically one of the biggest, I would say, utility projects that launched in the month of August here. I think we launched actually on the last day of July. So we're about I think today actually marks exactly 3 weeks into the project. And what we are basically is a AI-based project that is building technologies as a first mover on WhatsApp right now. And what we basically have is the ability to trade, transact, and do everything you can do on most Telegram bots. However, we can do it on WhatsApp. And we have this beneficial aspect of the fact that WhatsApp actually has, I believe it's 2.5 billion active users, whereas Telegram actually only has about 900 million users. So you can see right away the user base on WhatsApp is about 3 times the size of Telegram at the moment. And we believe as time progresses and adoption goes into the masses, especially in the United States, there's tons of people that have no idea really what Telegram is at all. They just think it's like some Russian spyware or whatever. And then with WhatsApp, that's kind of like the main chat program that a lot of people use, especially in the United States. So we've basically developed that technology, and we're continuing to develop that technology with new utilities every few days as we've been developing all of our stuff in-house. Now, in addition to the WhatsApp technology that we have there, in the last week or so, we actually have decided to develop something that's fairly revolutionary, that's never been seen at all. So it's not even something just like a Telegram bot. What you're actually able to do is trade and transact crypto through text messaging. So essentially how we want to describe it is being able to use crypto without any internet access at all. Now, how that works is basically you're able to text the Lexi AI phone number, generate a wallet through text messaging commands, and then do all your transactions as well through commands that you can see in the menu there. And we've actually had a couple of people do some cool experiments with that. So one of the people that we have in our community, they actually created a wallet using a 20-year-old Nokia flip phone. And without any Wi-Fi or internet, they were actually able to not only purchase Ethereum and generate their ETH wallet, but they were actually able to buy and sell the Lexi token just through text messaging. And something I actually saw this morning, which was really cool in our Telegram chat, one of the people said that their friend, who I believe he was on a cruise ship, he was saying that they don't have Wi-Fi packages on the cruise ship, or they're just insanely expensive. but they do have a texting capability for all their passengers. So that guy was actually able to use the Lexi SMS feature to buy like basically his crypto just through his phone using a texting command. So that's something that's really cool that we've been building in the last while. Now, in terms of the actual project, I'm sure a lot of people enjoy hearing about prices and different numbers and things like that. So with Lexi, about 3 weeks ago, we launched with like the standard 1 Ethereum in the liquidity pool. And then what we did is we had a very stealth launch. So there was no like pre-hype or anything. Like if you found the project, you found it. And obviously with the technology that we had being a first mover, the project was sniped quite heavily. So with that being said, we actually blacklisted about, I think it's 22% of the supply through the snipers that bought right at launch, like just getting the 2% bags for super cheap. So we actually have the additional benefits that about 20% of the project is completely blacklisted, which actually really greatly helps keep the floor high. And we were actually able to achieve, I think it was on the second or third day, an all-time high of around 6 million market cap. And today, at this point, I think we're sitting around 1.5 mil, with around 1,500 holders or so. And then on the actual usage side of things, I think on a daily basis right now, we're averaging about 200 people are like kind of actively tinkering and playing with the bot. So we've seen some pretty good growth on all those sides as well. Now, with the Lexi AI project as well, since we are a utility-based project, we do have a 5% tax on the token. And a lot of people, they don't like that kind of stuff, and it kind of shoos them away from buying or investing into the project. But with how we're dealing with our taxes, we're actually very transparent and using everything properly. So to date, I think in the last 3 weeks, currently it's about, I think, oh, sorry about that.
Your phone's cutting a little bit. I do have to cut it to like a minute or two because I know you're giving us a lot of information and a lot of people feel like they have to give everything. But I'll tell you something, most of us can pick up a good minute. After a minute and a half, nobody has any idea what you're talking about. So if you can get some like a footprint in somebody's head of what you're doing, that's really bullish.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what you weren't able to hear, but
You're rugging really bad, dude. No, we can't even hear you.
No, I mean,
Hello?
I can hear him. I can hear him. So no, I think that's a good point. I think to Fiddy's point, obviously the main point of the utility was driven home there. The being able to text and trade from SMS, in the event that, of course, you're not at a computer, not at Uniswap, don't have your 16 wallets open, and trading with slippage and things like that. So I mean, that's what I took from it. And obviously, anything that can bring trading closer to your regular everyday life, so you don't have to enter like the 16 layers of DeFi. That's what I took from it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Hopefully, I'm a little bit clearer now. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I was just brushing up on a couple of quick other things, just related to the project spending. So one of the big things that people really admire about the way that we are spending our funds right now, our marketing wallet is actually sitting at around $150,000. And throughout the last 3 weeks, on a weekly level, we've been doing about $40,000 in buybacks every single week. So we definitely want to push Lexi up to great numbers, and we're achieving that through the developments we have ongoing, and then as well doing these massive buybacks so the community is comfortable with their positions.
That sounds awesome, man. That sounds awesome. How can people just in the interest, of course, of I do need to get to Mr. Lightspeed. His pipes burst in the basement, and his repair guy is going to be here in like 10 minutes. But I did go ahead and pin up a tweet for you guys. It's got a weekly.
All right, is it my phone or can we not hear him?
I think people can hear me, right?
Rampage, can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him, Fiddy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Well, I'm speaking. So basically, yeah, I was going to say, I did go ahead and pin up a tweet there up at the top. So everyone's got to click and follow Lexi AI. Check out what they're doing. Appreciate you coming on here. The buybacks obviously are super bullish. The utility is very unique, innovative. I've interviewed a lot of projects and I definitely haven't heard of that particular utility. So I'm definitely interested in checking it out. Throw a follow on those guys. Get some of their posts and notifications as they update. Appreciate you coming on here, Lexi AI, and I do apologize for a little bit of chaoticness in this, but hey, the market's going crazy, so everything gets chaotic, right?
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having us on today.
Absolutely. So again, passionate guys. Sounds like they've got a lot going on with their project. Let's get the mic right over. No segue here to Mr. Lightspeed because I know he's got like less than 5 minutes.
No problem, guys, and thank you very much. I'm going to fall on my sword and take one for the team here. Yeah, the pipes burst in the basement. It's all flooded out. But hey, what the hell? I'm going to do this because I got a little bit of time until the repair guys come. But let me
All right,
share my excitement.
I don't know if you guys can hear me or not.
Okay, so Fiddy, this is my elevator pitch for you guys. This is a meme coin. It's all about the excitement because I'm a mama. Put out a story on her blog.
Funk,
She
can you
went
hear
for
me
a
at all?
walk, met this really cute pup, 3 months old pup. She wrote a poem. Everyone got crazy about it. Several iterations of this token launched, but ours, I think, is the most exciting. It's got the most hype behind it. It's got the most rowdy crowd, and here's why. I'm a bag holder just like everybody else. I'm pumping my bags just like anybody else. But what I got is a special set of skills. And those skills include CoinMarketCap listings, CoinGecko listings, blue tick marks, verified circulation supplies. The thing is ranking everywhere. It's already in product integrations. It's on LPL hardware wallet. It's going to get on SafePal hardware wallet. Ledger's already looking at it. The thing can be swapped on MetaMask swap already. You can just type in the word Fuku and it's going to show up on MetaMask swap, just like that. You can go on Etherscan. Etherscan is showing you as a featured listing. You don't even have to type in the smart contract address. Just type Fuku and the project's going to come up right away. Everything that I have done to list this thing has been put in place. 10 exchanges already picked up Fuku-kun. It's at least 10, if not more, all for free. We haven't paid a dime. It's all about the community hype and excitement. I'm doing it just because now my pitch and my call to action is to come on board, join the craze that's behind this project. If you have influence, if you have resources like I have behind this, I encourage them to come on board because this project is 0% tax, LPs burn, smart contracts renounced, and there are no bundled dev tokens. As such, it is listed on Bubble Maps. It is the only Fuku project listed on Bubble Maps. Bubble Maps took a look. They said no bundled supplies hidden anywhere. This project was clean enough. So we'll take off our warning labels. Everyone else cannot qualify for that. So we also got a little stamp of approval there as well. So having said that, if you got resources, you want to hop on and do things like I am, knowing that no one else is hiding supply and making a penny off of it, and it's just everyone's fair and equal and hustling for their own bags, then Fuku-kun is a project for you. Fire away, guys.
I'm just unmuting here. Hopefully you can hear me, Mr. Lightspeed.
Yeah, I hope you heard that pitch.
Yep, no, I heard the whole entire pitch, and I obviously heard a more in-depth pitch of it the other day. Yeah, I mean, the big thing with Mr. Lightspeed here is his ability to get projects listed. Now, I'll mention other projects here as well. Like, do you have the right market makers? Do you have the right centralized exchanges? Do you have those networks? Do you have someone on the inside who knows how to do all of those things? Well, Mr. Lightspeed has that information. He has that knowledge. I highly recommend working with him in that capacity. I'm sure his reviews, his LLC, by the way, it's not just like some random guy on the internet. He's got an LLC for this particular business. And he's been able to like employ those efforts on Fuku. It reached like 25 million, I think all-time high. I don't know exactly what it reached, but it was high regardless. And it's got a lot of adoption. And the narrative's important to mention too, right? Kabosu is basically the owner of the original Doge. The person who had that Doge dog was seen with this new dog, Kabosu. And so in a way, it's it's an iteration. It's almost like the second generation of the Shiba Inu. And, there's some question as to what breed the dog is, but ultimately, this dog and this owner sparked a crypto movement like no other. So that's kind of what Kabosu is hoping, Fuku, sorry. Kabosu is the name of the owner. Fuku is kind of hoping to play upon here and reach whole new market audiences and start that crypto wave all over again.
Yeah, you got it. As a matter of fact, I just published the narrative on CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap was actually blanking it out on all the Fukus to see who was going to rise to the top and who's going to provide a good, honest story to it. So I provided a good narrative behind the meme, because meme means culture, right? So this description speaks to values. It speaks to why what a meme is important when it gravitates to people and things to identify with, because Fuku stands for luck. So that is a great word, because we're all about luck. We want good luck. And so in the description, you're going to see that luck is sprinkled through it. It's also about friendship and the meeting of a new friend on a walk. So we're also about friendship, and we're trying to inspire these values. So that's going to be some of the things we're going to try to make in connecting with each other. And so if you go to CoinMarketCap, you're going to see that narrative. At the very, very end, we're going to see that we did a nice thing, and we put a source link, and they published the source link. You can link straight to the blog entry, so we're giving credit to the person who.
And he's gone.
No, I'm
Okay,
here. Yep.
I thought I got scared. I'm like, oh, okay. I hope that's not my phone again.
No, this time that's Mr. Lightspeed. But I think, pretty strongly we get Mr. Lightspeed got his point across here. So now he's kind of talking. I'm sure X will take him down when he realizes he hasn't been taking. Hey, can you hear everything now, Fiddy?
Yeah, perfectly. Yeah, I'm not at home, and the Wi-Fi here is good now. I'm at a place where I had to like switch the Wi-Fi, so I'm good now. And I feel bad. I apologize because I thought it was somebody else ringing. It was me. So sorry.
No, that's good, man. I'm glad that you're back home, and of course appreciate you hosting these things and joining our team. So, while Mr. Lightspeed is talking over there, hopefully he's can hear everything now. He's all set. But guys, throw a follow on Fuku. These guys absolutely blew up in the past couple weeks, and they've got Mr. Lightspeed behind it. So every T is going to be crossed, every I is going to be dotted. And if you want some kind of similar package for your company, definitely reach out to him, because those things are important when people are looking at a token to see if it's legit or not, including CoinMarketCap, including CoinGecko, just those basic listings. You need to have your APIs, you need to have your circulating supply, like you need to have verification on various sites. Like these are all things that they look at in order to be listed. So wealth of knowledge, Mr. Lightspeed, really great guy as well. So thank you, Mr. Lightspeed, for coming on and representing Fuku here. I'm going to go ahead and talk about K9 Fiddy if you're cool with it. And then hopefully you can kind of take over for the rest of the show here while I get back to.
I can do whatever I can, but I've got as much battery as I hope it lasts for as long as I can. But I will do my best. But if you can just be here just in case I don't have a charger with me.
Yeah, I'll give it my best shot. I do have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old here. So.
And by the way, this guy's super cute daddy pocket dialed me, and I heard him saying in the background, "Oh, come on, honey, you could throw it up a little higher." And I'm like, "Yeah, go throw it up a little higher." So that was a cute call. I never heard you interact with your dad, but on a scale of 1 to 10, he's a 10. So I apologize. I'm taking some time away for your kids, but I literally my fault today. No excuses. Our spaces are usually at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and I realized I'm doing Friday, and I forgot it's at 1 today, and my time in Pacific. So I will do the best I can.
All right, fantastic. Well, I'm going to go ahead and talk about K9 very, very briefly here, and then we're going to go to WAGME, we're going to go to Louis, we're going to go to the other projects that are representing today. I believe Renegade's coming on, but not fully sure. So let's talk about K9 Finance, guys. I'm part of the team of K9 Finance. As you know, I'm also the COO of CoinMerge Technology, so there's a really strong partnership there. But that's not the only partnership K9 Finance has. Let me get a tweet pinned up for you from these guys while we're doing this. K9 Finance is also an official partner of Shiba Inu. So they're one of two of the major partners of Shiba Inu, being Bad Idea AI was the first one. That thing shot up to like $100 million market cap when the partnership was announced. Canine Finance technically reached a fully diluted value of 350 million market cap. So the hype for Canine launch was absolutely insane. It garnered 7,000 ETH holders. All right, this isn't a layer 2 where you airdrop 600 million holders and you're like, look how many holders I have. These are real traders, right? 7,000 in the first 2 months. And that's the kind of instant adoption that comes with partnering with Shiba Inu, with having Satoshi Kusama tweeting about and backing your project, and having a top 15 meme coin. In fact, the biggest meme coin to ever launch on a Uniswap pool is Shiba Inu. And, that having that as your partner is obviously very good look. So the question is really quick, what is Canine Finance? Why does it matter to Shiba Inu? Well, it's because they have a layer 2 blockchain, Shibarium, and that layer 2 blockchain is not adopted. Solana's adopted, Base is adopted, I guess Tron is now adopted, Ton blockchain's adopted, but Shibarium has had a pretty lackluster volume, pretty lackluster TVL on the actual chain itself, and that's where Canine Finance comes in. They built a liquidity staking derivative, not unlike Lido Finance Rank 53 token does for Ethereum. We're going to be doing the same thing for Shibarium. We're going to provide an outlet for people to lock up the gas token BONE and increase the TVL, increase the volume on Shibarium. And if you own Canine token, then you're going to be able to be reaping the rewards from that, from compounding interest in the native BONE rewards. The APR hasn't been set yet, but the product goes live September 18th. So basically, if you want to become part of the Shiba Inu ecosystem and you want an entry, maybe you don't want to buy 25 billion market cap Shiba Inu, maybe you want to buy BONE at 300 million market cap, rank 300, and usually around rank 300 on CoinMarketCap, or you can buy Canine Finance, which is currently at a 25 or a 15 million fully diluted market cap, circulating more like 4 million, and become a part of the liquidity staking derivative of the Shibarium blockchain. So kind of me pitching the product there, but click the link at the top, throw that a follow, and become part of the Canine Finance army. It's one of the most robust and well organized technology companies in that whole ecosystem, maybe even better than Shiba Inu itself when it comes to the engineering and attention to detail over there. So appreciate that, guys. Back to you, Fiddy.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have said all that. That's pretty impressive, and I know a lot about what they're doing and some of the stuff they're doing. Very, very impressed, and I can't really say anything about that. They're proven, and I think in this space, when you're proven, it's a big thing. So
Yeah,
appreciate
man.
that.
Well, one
Go
thing,
ahead.
Fiddy, I don't even know if you know this. It's kind of some alpha here, but we have a utility that we've built. We're building with them. That hasn't even been revealed to Canine, hasn't been revealed to CoinMerge. Brand new utility. Let's just say that it's a competitor of a top 100 token utility as well. So if you don't know them right now, Fiddy, too well, obviously we've had some meetings, but we're going to
I
get
do.
a lot closer.
I actually do know, and I think when you're ready to announce it, everybody will be very, very bullish on it.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Well, it's definitely going to be great cross promotion and to be hit the whole Shiba Inu market with one of the CoinMerge technology utilities. So excellent collaboration there. Huge audiences, nothing to snuff at. So we can go to the next project if we're ready. Maybe
Yeah,
that
let's
would
do that.
be.
Like, let's do this. Let's do this where we get it in a minute or two. And I keep kind of telling people, like, I know everybody wants to get in as much as they can. And I remember in the NFT days when we have like our 12 to 20 minute shows, and after a minute they're like, okay, these are cats with things on their head or dogs with things on their head. But at the end of the day, people don't retain information. So if you can keep it to a minute or two, it'll be better for you guys. Probably for my battery too, but let's keep it for you guys. All right, let's go
Awesome,
to
man.
next project.
Let's throw the mic to in this order: Wogme, and then Louis, and then I'll look at the list for after that.
What's up, guys? Lightspeed, tough act to follow, right? But I'll keep it short and sweet for you guys. WAGMI, right? We're all gonna make it. That's what it stands for. Pretty self-explanatory. We we are a CTO token. We took over just about 8-9 days ago at a super low cap, like a 9K cap. We're still a small cap, right around 100. But what sets us apart is we relate to everybody in the entire space. We're not a frog, we're not a dog, we're not a cat. We incorporate all of those. But we're all going to make it is probably the single most relatable term in all of crypto. It's why we're all here, right? Everybody wants to make it. Our community is super super strong. We raid all day, we shill all day. We've got about 1,100 members in the Telegram. No marketing wallet, none of that. It's all team funded by myself and some of the guys that helped me take over. As we grow, which we will probably put that into place, spend some more money, hit some marketing a lot harder. But right now we're purely organic. We've got some big calls that have been completely free, just people that relate to our message and what we're all about and what we're doing, which is what we are trying to accomplish, just building our community. And being such a low cap, right, we've probably got some of the most room to grow. And that's our goal, is to get up there 5, 10, 15 million. And we know that takes some money and some work along the way, but as we hit certain benchmarks, we're ready to do that. Any questions?
That was good, man. I mean, it's short, right to the point. I appreciate it. Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah. So at 100K market cap, what would you kind of say? Do you have coming down the pipeline that's potentially could be a catalyst or get people excited?
Yeah, so it's our marketing that we're putting the most focus on, right? And so I'm bringing on a video editor or two, going to create mass marketing content, like GIF style marketing, similar to like Ponky style marketing, right? The Twitter algo loves it, people love it, and we have tons and tons of meme content, picture meme content, which is great. But being grassroots, being organic, right? We don't have, or we're not putting the $100,000-$200,000 marketing budget up. So working on all of the listings we can. We have a guy on board that got us listed on 28 free sites over the past like 4 days. So doing as much of that as possible. I paid for some other listings as well, but would like to get on the bigger listings as our market cap grows and just really hit Twitter, Telegram, Instagram, YouTube, everything with this video content.
So my advice would be, I mean, I like what you're doing. I'm checking it out. I'm looking at TG as much as I can. I don't have a lot of battery juice, but I've got everything written down, so I'll peek at it later. Everybody tries to kind of like say, we're doing what Ponky's doing, we're doing what this one's doing, we're doing what that one's doing. But, try to find uniqueness, because not everything works like Ponky. If everybody has videos that look like Ponky style, it's not going to be like very bullish, if that makes sense what I'm saying. One of the best things that I've seen lately is a community that I've been involved with, and I don't work with them, but I bought into. It's called Crying Cat. And these guys last night with David Gockstein had 300-400 people who just sat there in a Twitter space, rated with TG, rating, talking, and new buyers are coming in time after time. So sometimes going back to old school before Ponky style and just really letting people know about it is very bullish. Because I mean, I see a lot of different projects coming in. Everybody's like, we're doing what they're doing, we're doing what they're doing. But it doesn't always work for everybody, if that makes what I'm saying. And I'm not criticizing your project whatsoever. I'll definitely check it out. I'm kind of giving this advice to everybody in the room.
Yeah, it's a very small piece of what we're doing, right? And we've got a really strong community. So community competition, stuff like that with the memes. We do VCs where we get on there and just raid, shill. I mean, we probably, I don't know, shill 30-40 posts a day. So really just trying to spread awareness. But I think our message is very relatable. Everybody that we've talked to, reached out to, has been very open to it and helpful. Nobody's charging anything so far, which I know will not be the case forever, but it's nice to see people being open to it and helping so far.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming up and sharing. Appreciate it. Let's go over to the next project. And who was the next project? I'm so sorry.
That would be Louis. Louis is up. They're Solana, so they're in.
Oh,
They're
we're sneaking some salami in here, huh?
Yep, we're just gonna sneak them in. They're not.
Yeah.
They're
Is
they're.
that Solana I see, or are you just happy to see me?
Both.
All right, let's hear it.
Yeah, so essentially Louis is a handsome raccoon. The cat dog meme coin market just very oversaturated, just too many cats, too many dogs. So we needed a handsome raccoon to kind of come in, steal the show.
Okay, so we needed a raccoon. Sorry, I thought Fiddy was gonna respond to that. I was just turning off my TV. So the raccoon, what would you say he does here?
Sneaks into spaces.
He sneaks into
Um,
East spaces and gives it some soul.
that's what I'm saying.
Does
We're
does
just
he does he like rummage through garbage tokens and try to like pull out value and scraps out of them, or?
I wouldn't call it a garbage token, but we're
No, no,
just
no, no. I'm saying, does he rummage through other garbage tokens, like ones that have died, and try to extract value out of garbage cans?
of course, we're always trying to extract value from them. It's essentially just
You're being deep with this guy. You're being super deep.
Yeah, man. Well, he's speaking in riddles, man. He's like
Well,
Gandalf.
so let me give you some riddles. So back when I was going to clubs every night, I used to come home at 2, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and I would feed raccoons. I had a family of raccoons that would come every night, French fries, whatever I had left over, I would always bring them some. And this was going on for a while. One night I didn't go out. My parents went out super, super late, and they came home at 2 in the morning. My mom came in the house screaming that she said we were getting attacked by a family of raccoons. So raccoons do go through trash. They're super, super cute. I'm very bullish on raccoons.
they're very smart too, and just
Extremely, extremely. I do like I'm bullish on raccoons. I'm telling. I'm not even. This is alpha.
Me too. Okay, guys, I'm gonna jump in here. It's Rampage, and I'm actually a part of this community, the Louis gang. And you know what, guys? It gives me shout out to CoinWords first of all, because you guys are the biggest Giga Chads in the space right now, and everybody wants to be on your spaces, and everybody's token always moons after. So shout out to you guys. But Louis gives me similar to Billy vibes, which went to 100+ million market cap. It is unique where it's not a cat, it's not a dog. And I'm in some of these Telegram chats and I'm seeing some very big names that are waiting to come to life with this project. They have the supply in the right hands. They have a team that's not broke. And these guys are very smart and calculated with what they're doing in each phase. They're not trying to just moon this thing out of anywhere and try and drive FOMO that way. They want to build a solid community and then get some bigger KOLs involved and really take this thing to its deserving levels. And I've seen it develop in the last 2 weeks, guys. And man, they're onto some big things. So let's go.
just to build on that, the team here is very dedicated. We've been going for nearly 50 days, and we got big numbers in mind. We don't want just a quick, 10 million. We want 100 million plus, and we're really
What are
holding
you
to
guys
that.
at right now? Just curious.
I think we're like 1.3 right now. Last I checked.
No, nothing to snuff at, man. I mean, most DeFi tokens don't even cross like the 500K barrier. So 1.3 shows some major adoption already. What would you kind of attribute to the early success?
Just the memeability of the raccoon. It's we have a lot of great content. We have someone on the team who used to work for Adult Swim, so they drew up content for Cartoon Network, and So yeah, you could see it in the videos that we post. Just the the memeability of the raccoon. It's where it kind of gives the Michi and Billy vibes. You can draw anything on it really, and it all looks good. Really grabs people's attention.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming up and sharing, and I'll definitely take a look at it. I know Rampage is a part of it. I'll definitely DM you and see if I can get supply for everybody later.
You should definitely take some supply.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
Funk.
you could probably get some supply from Radium right now, right?
I'm sure.
Radium's
If I have
wide open.
if I have
Radium's
enough
wide
battery
open.
juice, I'm going to Radium right after this. Who do we have next, Funk?
Well, I just want to close off by saying, Louis was the wedding crashers of this event with the Solana token, but throw a follow on those guys, get connected to what they're doing, and sorry again, I've got a child, but yeah, appreciate you coming on, Louis.
Thank you for having me, especially as a Solana token.
Yeah, no, you just snuck in here, which is okay. We all support all chains. I think at this point we've all realized we go where the money is. I mean, I see people on Tron right now. I got to tell you, good luck to you guys, but that wallet, oh my God, well, that's another conversation. Um, but who's next? We got Funk. Who should we pick next? Should I just randomly pick somebody? You got somebody picked out?
Well, let's go through my list here really quickly. It's the very first pinned tweet, and I did text it to you as well. That's technically a renegade is supposed to come up here. I don't see them in this listener panel, but they're welcome to. But other than that, just bring up some random guests.
Yeah, I was looking for Renegade. So go ahead and request if you're an ETH project, and we're gonna get you guys up here right now. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, you're good.
Okay, gotcha. I was like, I didn't know. I was like, but I don't. I'm gonna just go through a few projects, get everybody up here, guys, and I apologize for some technical difficulties I'm having. I got confused on my time, but I'm gonna go. I want to get through at least the projects that we had in the space today, and we're gonna not ever have this again. Yeah. Yes.
I actually I don't own a project, but I wanted to circle back to that Louis project. Just as far as I don't know if the people they left, but I had a question as far as like the future and kind of what they have in mind. I wanted to hear more.
I want to get. I don't mind doing that in a little bit, but I'd like to just kind of get through the projects we have, and then if we have some more time, would love to go back to Louis if that's okay.
That works.
All right. So I cannot see first. I don't know if it's a technical difficulty, but I don't see any requests right now. So either you're not requesting, or there's no projects left that need to be seen. So we've got Dr. Pepe. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, Fitty.
Do you have a project with you today?
Well, yeah, there's this little gnome ETH project called the Apocalyptic Apes, releasing A8 token here soon.
Ah, I love it. I love it. We're not going to talk about that because I do have some plans, and so we're not going to start pretending and making things happen for today. But I appreciate you talking about it. But no, there are some things coming with NFTs. I'm not going to push NFTs until we have some reason to push NFTs, and we're going to put some things behind it. But I appreciate you bringing that up.
Yeah, no worries. With the
I
Daemons,
got to poke daily, so I'm already used to the poking.
yeah, no,
We got we
I'm
got
joking about it.
Benjamin in the space. Benjamin, how are you? All right. So I don't know if I can see people that are being requested, but I'm going to just kind of go through some of the projects. I do see a few we're supposed to have up, and they're not here. So if anybody has an eighth project they'd like to talk about or bring them up, please raise your hand and bring them up, and we will give you guys as much time as I can today. All right. So it looks like we've got Basmatic raising his hand.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Basmatic?
Hey, great. Good to see you, Fiddy. Um, I'm offering a free tool that's in beta, and it's a Radium. Basically, it's a Solana thing, but basically, we're tracking tokens with a Sol scanner and putting together like a top 10 list and whatnot. And we'd love to invite you all over to use it. It's really a cool tool on Telegram. So it's like technically, I guess, a Telegram bot, and we have more coming. But we've got data about like pictures too. All these Sol scanners and E scanners and whatnot, they don't have the like ticker art. So you can quick do a scan and just kind of see what the meta is. That's one thing. And then we also have like a quick scan with like traffic light colors. So if it's green, it's kind of a go, yellow and red, like kind of ease up or be cautious. But we're developing that. It's in my timeline. You can all just access it.
Is that something? Is that something we could already use? Is
Yes,
it already
it's
out?
open right now, available for everybody to use.
Go ahead and pin it to the top. Anybody wants to use that? That's actually very cool.
Yep, right on. And we've got a couple other things coming. We've got like another advanced version that we're working on that will be rolled over. So we've got like a dev channel for TG, and this is a beta. So pretty soon, what we've been working on will replace it. So don't get too attached to it. But it should be a lot more like scannable easily. We're just trying to make it really quick and easy to see what's going on. And really, we're tracking like liquidity. So if liquidity is not safe, you're going to get a bunch of reds and like, poop emojis and whatnot. So go check it out. It should be helpful. It's there for everybody and it's free right now.
Appreciate it, man.
You bet.
Thank you for coming up. I believe that is all the projects we had as far as the ETH, because I just kind of went through the list. But we did have a question for my raccoon friend. So I don't remember who asked that. Louis, you still here with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
So somebody had a question for
Yeah,
you. I don't know.
yeah,
It
it
was
was
Mario
me
Kramer.
earlier. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah. So go ahead and ask your question, and love Louis to answer that.
sounds good. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to know what the future developments are, what the team has. Obviously, it being a meme, you kind of have to think about the longevity. I kind of wanted to get a sense. You mentioned some really big numbers. How do you plan to get there?
Yeah, so we're building we're building towards securing our 2 to 3 million floor, where then we can really crank out on a market maker, go through more of a liquidity injection, and then the tier one listings. We're building towards all that, kind of building at our own pace. So everything's done right. It's not just rushed where we have missteps along the way. We're trying to get that core all together and all building at the same time. We've got more content, trying to onboard more and more devs, friends, artists to help with content. And really the biggest thing is we're having fun with it all, and kind of just with all the friends that we've made along the way who've just jumped onto the raccoon because they've liked it. We're working with this, us with the CTO leads. We're working with people that have had successful CTOs before. To name a couple, like Von Speed, Cabal, Perp on the Degen chain. So the team really has experience. They know how to build, and that's what we're working for. And then once we get that, really nice floor that we like, then we're gonna start turning things up.
You mentioned being at 1 million, was it 1 million or 1 point? What was it?
I think
Market
we're
cap.
we're around 1.3 right now, market cap.
Uh,
That's
okay.
awesome, man.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
I definitely want to bring you guys back on. You should come on Monday on the Meme Coin Space. We do Meme Coin Spaces Mondays. We also have a base space on Wednesdays, which is going to be really, really different. We've got a really cool guest that's going to be coming on every week with us. So these spaces are going to be a little bit more organized, a little better. We'll have a lot more um, surprises for you guys. We'll be able to trend projects while they're up here with the BuyBots. If you guys have not installed the BuyBot, definitely look at it, because the BuyBot is not just the BuyBot. It's free to install, but there's going to be a lot of other features that have not been introduced yet that you should be putting this BuyBot in. And I recommend this to a lot of people, especially on ETH. If you have a project, don't have 3 or 4 different BuyBots going in there. Have like one, honestly. And the reason you want to have one, because I hate going into a TG and just seeing BuyBot after BuyBot showing that sale. It's just not what we want to do. We want to interact with there. We want to talk, but we do want to see the buys are coming through. But the beauty about CoinMerge and why I really love working with these guys is their tech is so incredible. Is they just brought on a guy, literally he's from Microsoft. I mean, he's an incredible engineer. And some of the things that they're doing is they're going to be able to, I'm not even going to go into everything, but there's going to be some stuff that's going to be live. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff that's going to be happening. But the biggest thing is they're going to not only going to trend you on Telegram, not only going to trend you on Twitter, not only are they going to trend you in these spaces, but there's going to be some other features and tools that are going to happen. So, having a good buy bot, having good technology is something we're missing, because we're always trying to figure out how do we get our coin working? How do we get more eyes to our token? And coin merge is going to be the way. So I know you guys have seen these guys grind for 3.5 years, and I just recently joined the team, and I absolutely love what they're doing, because, as much as we love meme coins, we love everything else, we do need tech, and this is the best tech you're going to get in the space right now. So if you haven't put in their
Yeah, man.
buy bots, definitely put that in. If you need some help, just DM CoinMerge and we'll help you out.
Yeah, man, I do want to jump in while I got like less than 5% battery left myself. I do want to apologize as well to everyone in these spaces. Obviously, we've been onboarding both Fiddy, which has been a huge, awesome endeavor. And then also we've been onboarding our friend VC Adam. So lots of structural changes to CoinMerge. So this week, sorry, someone was calling me. This week got a little bit funky with the organization and making sure everything ran really smoothly. But I think, regardless, we got a big audience here. We had some projects up, and people listening to this recording back, please give us grace and know that we do consider ourselves one of the best in the business and running really smooth, well organized spaces. And you'll see a continuation of that standard next week. So thanks to Fiddy for joining, and welcome to the team, man.
No, thanks for saying that. And I literally, this is my first week. My kids are back to school. So I came home today, sat down on the couch, literally fell asleep. I've been waking up at 6:30 a.m. all week, and I literally fell asleep, and it feels good. Now I'm just waking up. I just had my third coffee, so I'm ready for another space. But yeah, this will definitely get a lot more fun, a lot more organized. These guys are absolutely incredible as far as like organization. So this week has been a little bit off for a lot of people. But look, the market's pumping. It's Friday. We've got some incredible projects that are in here. We've had some great people. We have had a good time. It was a short space at 1 hour. Next week, we'll probably do it a little longer. There's a couple of projects that I know on ETH that are absolutely incredible. I'm going to bring them in here and see if they can talk about how they did this. And I think that everybody should be trying to figure out a way how to keep your market cap up, not how to get market cap up for one day, but how to keep it up there and how to keep that market cap up for a long time. How to take your project to a business? How do we make it work? How do we make it where we can feel comfortable sleeping with these projects? That's the big thing. And this is something I go to bed with. This is something I wake up with. And I've been around this game, the token game, for a long time, since BNB, probably 2020. And I've been a part of some really incredible teams, and I've got some people that I've connected from different chains, and they're going to be coming in as guests and talking. And I think with technology and some of the communities and some of the people that are coming in here, we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out, because I know that's the question everybody has. And I know a lot of people come in here and say, no, I don't care about market cap. Well, you do. Okay. The first thing you do is you check the market cap. Second thing you do is you check the community. Third thing you care about is, how many people are holding. So there's a lot of things we do care. When somebody comes into your project and says, we don't care about the money, bullshit, you're for the money. Of course, you will have other stuff, but you want to make money. And if you're not making money, you're not going to have fun. You don't want to be a part of something that's not working. So I think there's going to be a lot of things that are changing. I think you guys should have a lot of fun. Be careful. Be smart. Don't be afraid of larger cap coins. I'm not afraid of larger cap coins. The most money I've ever made has been on larger cap coins like Brett and Pepe, because they're seasoned. So sometimes, having some of those safer conviction plays is a good idea. Again, there's no secret formula to success, but I do have a couple of guests that I'm going to bring in probably Monday on the meme coin space. Maybe I'll bring them in next Friday on our ETH space. But you guys will not only learn, not only get a chance to pump your project to the next level, but actually be a part of something that's going to be worth talking about. Because I'm hoping that, down the road, this is not just for fun. It's going to be something that your grandkids and your grandkids could talk about. My mommy or my daddy did this, and it was super cool. So I'm here for the growth, and hope everybody had a great space. I apologize about the couple hiccups we had, and we'll see you Monday on the meme coin space.